Hi. Hi. What should I adjust? Why? Where are you, dude?
And hopefully we've got something going on here. And a reset on offense as 30 seconds left in the man short for the Outlaws. Simmons gets a step, trying to work his way in. Good job defending that. Looking behind the net, had a sniff for the crease dive. Nothing doing there. Shot clock down. Apologize to our viewers if you were tuning in. We had some technical issues. Those issues, of course, being myself. So my apologies there. Hopefully we have got everything rectified, and we are back. 6-3 game, just over 13 minutes to go. Teams back at full strength. Give and go. Laskowicz tried to sneak that one in. Good defense there by Richard Imus to stay on that headman up to Vern Hill. Hill, slippery, I tell you. Good roll. Goes to the underhand. Big save by Knott. And rebound again. Hill almost fished that out. And the Outlaws will counter the other way. Took a crazy hop off that. Andrioli, though, able to pick it up. He'll curl right around and look for some help. Hawkeye Hamilton all over him. Gets it to Simmons. He leans in. Hanrahan getting roughed up inside that dotted half circle. Either way, possession now to McLaughlin and the Snipers. Puts on the brakes, skips it down to Longboat. Longboat out of the back door. Brett Longboat. And if you haven't seen that play before, you better check yourself, because they do that on the regular. Always got to look back door. Outstanding goal by the Snipers. First of the season for Longboat. And that trims the deficit now to 2-6-4. Off the draw, Morgan. 3-on-3, and that underhand goes awry. Ball loose, picked up, St. John. So remember, going the opposite way here, quarter number 2, St. John's in his favorite spot. Half boards left side, backhand give and go. Not able to find the mark, and once again, Vern Hill, he's going to go in all alone. Hill, off the post. Rebound, picked up. Owen Martin had it momentarily. Now Nolan to Graham. Looking down low, quick stick, St. John. But Dustin Hill closed that off and zips the pass now to Hill. Bounce pass off the leg of Andrioli. And it'll be Knott now that will move it up the other way. Turnover, and that's clearly from behind. Gets it over, did Vern Hill. And it'll be another power play opportunity for the Snipers, as Hill will have to shake that off. Third power play opportunity of the game for Six Nations. Justin Porg out there on that left side to balance things out on the right. Mason Hill, quarterback at the top. No working around. Give everyone a touch. Try to gap that box. Quick stick. Good save by Knott. Rebound picked up. Fresh 34. The Snipers. They'll work it now to the right side. Dump it down low. Kick it back out. Looking for the screen. Don't get it. On the roll. Way out. Good defense by the Outlaws. Fresh clock again. Good job to track that down. Was Ray Hill. Looking for the opening. And again, shots coming from way out. Not able to keep that on this side of the line. And possession will go to the Snipers with a minute 11 to go in the man short. Outlaws swing it over. Simmons going to try to burn some clock here. Kicks it over back to the left to St. John. St. John leans in, kicks it back out, working a two-man game with Simmons. Simmons now turn the corner, dumps it off. Hanrahan! How about Cole Hanrahan on the board for the first time here this season. I stand corrected. That wasn't Cole Hanrahan. That was Adam Horrelak with a short-handed marker. So, Cole, you'll just have to wait. For yours, my apologies. (7-4), just under 10 minutes to go. Off the draw, it's Morgan. Morgan finds Wallace. Wallace will peel out, hold on to it, and dump it to St. John. So a big short-handed goal for the Outlaws. And they'll continue to work some clock. Good movement, knocked down by Vern Hill. Hill now will hockey it up. Snipers now will move it. In a hurry, in transition. Dump off. Hill, wrong stick side. Good save made, but Vern Hill will regroup and try to get his way out of trouble. Peyton Wallace all over him. Snipers now will set it up on the left side. Borga looking across. Save made by Knott. And they'll look to head man. They got numbers. Laskowitz, St. John. Two-man game. St. John stopped by Hill. St. John tracks down the loose ball. And he'll wait for some assistance. Penalty over. Team's back to full strength. St. John snaps the backhand pass looking for Laskowitz. Not able to connect. Snipers now bring it back the other way. Dante Romano. He'll retreat. Big overhand shot there from Ray Hill. Rebound picked up and moved up by the Outlaws. Andrioli tried to slip one through the defense. Couldn't find the mark. And they'll peel out now and set back up with White. Keegan White. He'll dish it off. Simmons working one-on-one. Goes to the crease guy. So how about Alex Simmons notching his second goal of the game? And it pushes that lead now to 8-4 for the Outlaws. A crease dive, of course, very tough for the goalies to defend against. Players able to, as long as he leaves on the one side of the crease area, he's allowed to finish in the crease as long as the ball passes the goal line. And looks like we're going to have a delayed penalty coming to the Snipers. Morgan, St. John. St. John overhand, knocked down. Picks up his own rebound, tries to slide it back, and it'll be another delayed penalty call. Outlaws will go to work, just their second power play of this game. They're 1-for-1. Looks like Laskowitz will spearhead this charge out there with Hanrahan on the right side. He'll interject, head down to the crease. St. John down on that left crease. And they'll work it around. Everyone will get a touch. Simmons in that right shooter spot. Hanrahan. Dump it behind the net, St. John. Laskowitz, interchange. Simmons had that knocked down. Hanrahan had it momentarily. Takes a hit from McLaughlin. Battle continues. Snipers pick it up. They'll move it up over the timeline. Vern Hill tried to slide that tricky underhand into the far corner. Couldn't do it. McGregor Allen fighting for it, but that's going to be a too many men on the floor call. And it looks like it's going to go against the Outlaws. And that would, of course, nullify the power play with 1:25 to go. So that, of course, will take us to our media timeout. We'll be back after this quick break. You're watching Arena Lacrosse League on WSBN. Welcome back. As gets set, like to send out a birthday shout out to Kimberly Mike, celebrating her 25th birthday. Again, happy birthday to you, Kimberly. Thanks for your help and assistance, of course, and for keeping that husband of yours in line. So as you can see, the board filled there. So 2 minor penalties on the same play for the Outlaws, which will give the Snipers power play for 1:25, and we'll play some 4-on-3 lacrosse. So legal substitution to call. Ball loose now and picked up. Snipers now, a lot of chopping going on in that interior. Ball lays on that blue carpet, still loose in the crease. And there may be a tree or two lost in all that. And possession's going to go to Veltman and the Outlaws. Chris Veltman's going to try to work it over the timeline, and he does. Has it taken away. Good stick check there by Thunderhill. 2-on-2, waits for the trailer. Quick shot, ill-advised by Heron Snow. Gets some backup from his team, no-look pass. Hill almost ran away from it twice. Get it back, and it's Porga. Settle things down, they'll swing it over and get it back. Big overhand, stop, steered aside by Knott. And on the run is Simmons. Simmons flipped St. John, one-handed grab. St. John, good save by Hill. 19 seconds left in the minor. Down the carpet. Good job, Andrioli. Can't get it away. 1-2. Missing the far side, though, was Thunderhill. So a good job defensively by Nick Andrioli to get back and to cause some havoc. St. John, 34 seconds left in the double. Double minor. Looking for Laskowicz on the trail. Double team down on that right side. Laskowicz taken down. And it was Sunday, we'd say a great tackle, but it's not. In transition, teeing that one up was Dougie Powless. And now Knott turns it over. Hill tried to slip it into the empty cage. It was blocked. McLaughlin keeps it over on the right side of the timeline, gets it to Vern Hill. Vern Hill, dump it, tic-tac, not able to tow it. And a good job by Knott to get it up to Nolan. End-to-end action, just over 5 minutes to go. Good save by Dustin Hill. And looks like we are going to have another delayed penalty. Looks like it'll be a unsportsmanlike call. We will check with Matt Chamois, and that is the case. And that will give the Outlaws, we'll give the Snipers. No, that's correct. Give the Outlaws another power play opportunity. Their third of the game. Second of this quarter. They're 1 for 2. Hanrahan. Size it up out there in the right shooter spot. Laskowicz will take that underhand. St. John almost had it. But it's, again, Vern Hill. Vern Hill. Switch hands. Vern Hill. Top corner. Vern Hill. I tell you, that guy's slippery. I kid you not. Great instincts. Great hands. A short-handed marker. Closes it now to 8-5. First of the season for Vern Hill. Minute 43 to go. Here in the man advantage for the Outlaws, and off the draw. Morgan does a good job. He'll flip and retreat. It'll be McDonnell. Laskowicz out there. Working with Hanrahan on the right side. And Simmons. Laskowicz. Swing it around. Try to gap that box. Find an opening. St. John. Kick back out. Laskowicz. St. John. Tried to feather that one in the top corner. Going to have to put a little more on that to beat Hill. And it gets kicked over and knocked down. Good job on the loose balls by McGregor Allen as he will get it over to Dougie Pallas. Pallas now will look to work some clock here. Under a minute left in the man short. Mason Hill dumps it down. 5 on the shot clock. Kick out. Shot on target. Save made by Knott. And that will go up. Possession will stay right here with the Orange. 39 seconds left in the penalty. They'll kick it way back out and continue to burn some time. 3.5 to go here in the opening half. Graham working late screen, double team, and a good job to continue to swim. And more than a handful, finally has it knocked away. Good job there by Ray Hill. And now the Outlaws will counter the other way. Inadvertent buzzer, they will play on. Ryan Nolan, team's back to full strength, 3 minutes to go. St. John dumps it over. Gilmore. Tried again to feather that, nothing doing there. Rebound picked up, bounce shot by Nakamura. And he had a little too much bounce on that. Went out of play, and it'll be possession to the Orange. Owen Martin will dump it off. They'll start things on that right side, half boards. Down low, backhand, stopped by Knott. Underhill. Almost lost it. They'll swing it around. Plenty of time on the shot clock. 1-on-1. Shot on the run. Easy save there by Knott. And they'll look to move it up. Almost an 8-second call. St. John looking for a cutter and couldn't connect with Haralek. And now it's Imus. Imus will tuck it in. Imus tried to go 5-hole. Door closed. Good job by Deacon Knott, who has played outstanding here in this ball game. Both goaltenders have played well. Graham. Vern Hill tried to slip that stick in there and knock it away. Ball loose and through the crease the call. Possession going up the other way to the Snipers. Vern Hill on his horse. Hill! Good save by Deacon Knott. Vern Hill has had more than his share of chances here in this. Another shot stopped by Knott. Rebound picked up. Good hustle by the Orange. They are outworking the Outlaws here as we close in on 1.5 minutes to go here in quarter number 2. Owen Martin can't connect with Hill inside. And Knott now is going to get it over, and they'll move it up to Nakamura. Jaron Nakamura will get it to White. White goes by one defender, 2 defenders, tries to come in, big save there by Hill. As Hill stuck that arm out, made a great shoulder save. We're into the final minute. Mason. Get it over to that right side. 10 on the shot clock. Good swing pass. Better save by Knott, though. Looking behind the net. The dunk looked like it may have gone in, but did not, off the iron. And Outlaws will send it the length of the carpet. And looks like we will have a timeout on the play by the Six Nations with 30 seconds to go here. We'll take a short break. Back after this quick timeout. Coach Darcy Palace has in mind for this final 30 seconds of this opening half, trailing by 3. Wait. Good. So Brett Longboat out there, and he's stationed in the middle, and with the extra attacker, Six Nations will hold on to it for the final shot of this half. Started at the top, swinging around to the right. 15. Gonna have to swing it through. Gonna have to attack soon. Longboat in that middle, trying to cause some havoc. Cutter gets knocked down. Slide over. Good save made by Knott. Reset, rebound. Again picked up, loose on the carpet. And the Outlaws are going to call themselves a timeout here, I believe. And that is the call with 1.6 seconds to go. We will, of course, stay right here. Like to send a special greeting to the Ellis family. Of course, Bob Ellis, one of the mentors and great lacrosse aficionados, downtown Toronto, St. Christopher House. And our thoughts and prayers are with him and his family in this very difficult time. So hats off to you, Mr. Ellis, and I say to you, get that ball. So the game of chess here with Joe Hiltz, of course, trying to figure out a way to take advantage of this 1.9 seconds. A lot's got to happen. Going to have to be one pass and a quick shot. We'll see here what unfolds. Looks like there'll be 3 seconds put back on the clock, so that'll make a difference. Length of the court, gonna have to move it. Zipped up, can't connect, and that will do it. We have played 30 minutes here at Children's Arena. The score, the Outlaws 8, the Snipers 5. We'll be back. You're watching the Arena Lacrosse League on WSBN. Don't go away.
At CM Engrave, we create more than just trophies, medals, and signs. We create time. Time for family. Time for growing your business. Time for the moments that make you, you. With more than 30 years experience for all your engraving needs. CM Engrave.
At Collins Hotel, we have you and your family's comfort in mind. Relax in one of our 16 suites featuring king or queen size beds and 36-inch TVs. Suites also include a mini fridge and other kitchen appliances to make your stay as comfortable as possible. During your stay in Pilot Mound, visit Weiser's Restaurant, our attached family-friendly restaurant and bar. It is the perfect location to host group meals, dine with the family, or unwind after a hockey game. Come in and meet our friendly staff offering daily specials on food and drinks, Wing Night Wednesdays, Buffet Fridays, and multiple TVs to watch the game. Weiser's is the place to be. Collins Hotel and Weiser's Restaurant and Bar, located across the street from Blackjack Stewart Arena off Highway 3 in Pilot Mound.
Welcome back to Children's Arena here in Oshawa, Ontario, as we continue with week one of the Arena Lacrosse League. This, of course, game one of our Saturday doubleheader. Game two will feature the newly formed Oshawa Bears taking on the Whitby Steelhawks. That will follow this one, 7 p.m. start time for that one. The Brampton Express, the other newly formed Arena Lacrosse League team, with a big win last night over the Peterborough Timbermen. So they have gotten their first win of the season. Outlaws here led 6-3 after one, 8-5 now at the end of two. We'll see if they can't continue their stellar play, and of course being anchored by their netminder in Deacon Knott. Of course, Knott shares some of his time with Philly in the NLL. Had a chance to speak with his dad prior to the game. Pretty pleased with his son's progress, as are we, as we continue to follow his story through his lacrosse career. Off the draw, Chris Veltman in there, gets knocked out. Outlaws with the first possession, and it's going to be a delayed penalty coming to the Snipers, and looks like it's going to be Dougie Powlis that's going to be the guilty party. 15 on the shot clock. Net empty. Extra man out there. St. John slipped to Laskowitz. Dump it down to Simmons. Plays the carom. Gilmore dumps it. No look. Nothing doing there. Rogers fighting for it. And it'll be touched by the Snipers. And once again, the Outlaws, for the fourth time in this game, will go back to work with a man advantage. Slashing the call. Laskowitz will be the quarterback here. Out there with St. John. Gilmore. Cole Hanrahan on that right side, as well as Simmons. Everyone will get a touch. They'll work it around the horn. St. John. Laskowitz going to tee that up just wide of the mark. And crease violation will give possession to Mike McLaughlin and the Snipers. He'll move it up. Andrew Radenberg makes a move, dumps it off. He'll retreat. Underhand steered aside by Knott. Good save. And ball loose in the corner. Battling for it was Nolan Fair. And the Outlaws now will set things up with St. John. Minute 10 to go in a man advantage. John St. John with 2 goals here in this game. He'll swing it to Laskowitz. Hanrahan, dump it down low on the interchange. Curl around. St. John, quick pass. Hanrahan shot just wide of the mark. That'll go back. Good job to keep it on the timeline. Gonna have to hurry. 2 on the shot clock. On target, St. John. Possession, Snipers. Hill with a bullet. The length to Vernhill. Vernhill, trailer. 1-2. Big save made by Deacon Knott. Not in my house today, as Deacon Knott, standing front and center, made a great save point blank. St. John set it up. Swinging around to the right side. Laskowitz sizes it up, kicks it over. Backhand look, that's snatched away. Probably an ill-advised pass. Numbers now for the Snipers. 3-on-2. Hit the trailer. Nothing doing. Good job curling out of that trouble was Nigro. Penalty almost over. Teams back to full strength. Possession to the Outlaws. Just over 12 minutes to go here, third quarter. 8-5 the score. So still in the defensive end of the floor. Good call by the officials. And Snipers now will regroup with Vern Hill. Hill dumps it off left side. Kick it back up. Plenty of time on the shot clock. Snow looking for an opening. Swings it back to the left. Screen and roll. Tough one there. Good stick checking. Good skip pass. Good save by Knott. Rebound goes airborne. Picked up by the Outlaws. And now they'll bring it back the other way. Both teams looking a little sharper here in this third quarter, as they don't look like it's their first game of the season. Richard Imus in there battling hard. Scrum continues on that far boards. Loose snipers pick it up, win that battle for the loose ball. Bradenberg trickles in. So how about Andrew Bradenberg with his first of the season? And boy, he had to work hard for that. It's now 8-6. $11 minutes, 12 seconds to go here. Third quarter off the draw. Snatched up nicely. Good save made by Knott. So some good hands by Snow, but not able to bail his team out. Gilmore will swing it around. Hanrahan looking for someone. He'll peel back out, take it to the top. Good skip pass over, looking for Gilmore. Jake Gilmore trying to use the long arm of the law to reach over top corner. Mike McLaughlin will fish that out of a crowd and roll that up. Slick play. Trailer coming. And that shot took way too long to develop. So Heron Snow, luckily it went off a defender. Possession will stay right here with the Snipers. And it's Brent Longboat. Snow looking down low. Takes a hop off the carom, and last touch by the Outlaws. Possession to the Orange. Certainly letting them play there, as it looks like there'll be a couple of penalties at the very least. Looks like Ross Hill in the middle of it. Nolan Fair. And Jake Strosser. So I'd have to call that one a draw, and a whole lot of lip coming from that Oshawa bench over there. It looks like a full house. So coincidental roughing minors for the two combatants. And Matt Chamois will have a little bit of a conference just to make sure. Marina Lacrosse League trying to cut down on a whole lot of that back talk and some of the extracurriculars that go on the bench areas during the games, some of the abuse of the officials. So important here that everyone's on their best behavior. So teams at 5-a-side after those coincidental minors will offset. And Ray Hill will jumpstart the offense with an errant pass. Good job to bail him out by Borga. Borga looks to swing that around. And running into a whole lot there, not able to do anything with Snow. Outlaws now trying to get it out of their own end. Can't. Good steal by the Snipers. And Snow getting ridden to those boards by Wallace. Hangs on to it. Dumps it back to the right side. Longboat. Calming influence out there. Gets it back over. Dipsy Doodle by Snow. Couldn't Dipsy Doodle close enough to that net. Takes a hard hit. Good save there by Knott. And now the Outlaws. We'll move it up. McDonnell. Let's go with McDonald. How about that? In transition. Outlaws trying to capitalize. Sorry, Longboat had that picked up, and it's Andrioli. Nick Andrioli puts on the brakes, waits for St. John. John St. John has an opening, slips it, kicks it back over, nothing doing there. And it'll be tracked down and hauled in by Owen Martin. Martin will move it up. Powless, Dougie, put on the brakes. Under 9 minutes to go here, third quarter. 2-goal game. Snow, half boards, right side, kick over, they'll swing it around to the left. Go behind the net. Looking for a cutter. Good defense there by the Outlaws to close that off. Not now, looking for some help. Tough pass to Manderville. Manderville does a good job to recover. Good headman pass. Simmons trying to go in. Good stick check. Better save by Dustin Hill. Hill will counter, and looks like we could have too many men on the floor. That is the call. As that line change just a little too quick. As the Outlaws may have tried to get back. But it'll be actually the Snipers that had too many on the floor jumping in the rush. Give the Outlaws their fifth power play opportunity of this game. St. John out there, Laskowitz at the top, Hanrahan on that right shooter spot. They'll work it around, Simmons on the interchange. Bring it back out, curl around, backhand pass, Hanrahan, quick shot on the run, can't find the mark. That's going to go over the timeline. And possession will go to the Orange. Just over 8 minutes to go here in the third quarter. So you play it where it lies here in the Arena Lacrosse League. If it goes all the way the length of the carpet, that's where you get it. As Vern Hill will work some clock here. Minute and a half to go. 15 on the shot clock. Everyone getting a touch, going to try to get a shot up. Underhand will go up and over the timeline. Possession to the Outlaws. Deep in the offensive end. Beltman's going to pick that up. And jumpstart this, or he's going to retreat to the bench, and it'll be Jake Gilmore. And they get it in the corner with Simmons. Laskowitz swinging around St. John. He'll inch his way in, kick it back out. Laskowitz swing it right side. Simmons looking for the curl, gets a screen, lets the overhand go. Wide of the mark. Vern Hill's going to try to play that carom, went off the rafters, and that's going to take us to our media timeout. We'll take a quick break. You're watching the Arena Lacrosse League here on WSBN. Don't go away.
Welcome to Pilot Mountain Hockey Academy, your world-class academic and hockey training facility created to maximize each student's athletic and academic potential. Blackjack Stewart Arena, home of the Buffalo, is inside the 46,000 square foot complex, as well as a curling rink and other facilities. The students have a unique combination of successful, well-rounded education at Pilot Mountain Collegiate Institute and the professional hockey training in an encouraging community. The years of experience of on-ice coaching propel our students to the next level, both mentally and physically, in a professional environment.
Welcome back as we get set to resume action here, third quarter. Snipers trailing 8-6 and trying to kill just over a minute in a minor penalty. Snow working around to that left side. They'll peel out, get it back to the right. Ray Hill. Going to work some clock as well. 10 on the shot clock. They'll let that one float. Beltman will pick that up now, and he'll move it up over the timeline. Laskowitz puts on the brakes, gets it to Andrioli. He'll flip and retreat. St. John will take his familiar spot on that left side shooter spot. Power play unit back to work with 20 seconds left. Laskowicz hand-in-hand. Simmons, same play on the curl. Simmons dumps it off. St. John tried to skip again. Laskowicz going to track it down, going to have to hurry. St. John backhand down low, ran out of time as mixing things up and taking exception. And looks like Simmons and Vern Hill. And I wouldn't exactly call Vern Hill the tough guy on the Snipers squad, but certainly not going to stand and get pushed around, as those two will go to the already crowded penalty box. Looks like almost standing room only over there. And 9 seconds left in the man advantage for the Outlaws. And it looks like they will have possession here. Six and a half to go. So Laskowicz, Gilmore, Hanrahan, St. John. The four out there for Oshawa. I think they have to get one more runner out there. And then decide whether or not there's going to be someone going in the box now for this 2-minute call. Crew Chief Matt Chamois over there working things out with the scores table. We hope wherever you are, you're enjoying this broadcast. Arena Lacrosse League and WSBN. Again, apologize for any technical difficulties as we are continuing to work out the kinks. I'm sure week 2 will be much smoother, but in the meantime, between time, we're still in the midst of game 1 of a doubleheader here at Children's Arena. So I guess coach is getting an explanation now. And Laskowicz will filter his way down. Snipers will get another body into the penalty box if he can fit them. And now back to work go the Outlaws. Kick it back out. Laskowicz looking down low. Hanrahan. No look past St. John. Size it up. Laskowicz back out. Hanrahan tried to go low. Good save by Hill. Ball loose. Picked up and knocked back in the crease. So a back-in call, good defense by the Outlaws offense. And Laskowicz now, he'll tee it up, gets knocked down, and it goes up and over the head of Goddard, off the defender, stays right here with the Outlaws. St. John will move in, and they'll get a feel on that left side. Working there with Jake Gilmore. Gilmore will try to inch his way in, kick over. Laskowicz slid over to the right shooter spot. St. John, backhand, Gilmore. Underhand, a weak one. Knocked down. Snipers now pick it up. They're going to try to move it up. Going to be tough. Going to be tough. Penalty's going to be called, and a delayed penalty going to go to Gilmore. He's going to get called for holding. And fortunately, the penalty box has been cleared out just a bit because there wouldn't be any room for him. So the Snipers now will go to work, just their third power play of this game. They are 0 for 3, and with 5:47 to go, these teams are going to play some 4-on-4 lacrosse. Start things with Snow. Kick it back out, and how about that? So a good quick release by Mason Hill. He notches his second goal of the game. And more importantly, close the gap now to 8-7. So both teams offensively have gotten their share of shots. It's been the two netminders at either end that have been the difference in Deacon Knott and Dustin Hill. Off the draw. Snipers had it momentarily. Now they pick it up. Off to the races, but nowhere to go was Radenberg. He'll kick it back out. McLaughlin will settle things down. Radenberg looking for someone, looking for some help. And it's McLaughlin that'll stay out there on offense. Of course, a great transition player and leader on this Sniper team. Ball loose, fresh clock for the Orange. They'll kick it back out. McLaughlin will settle it down. 30 seconds left in the minor penalty to the Snipers. Then they'll have about just over a minute left. Man advantage. McLaughlin mixing it up in that slot area. Here come the Outlaws. Wallace. He'll think better of it. Flip St. John. Caught him off guard. Still managed to hang on. Rogers. Now nowhere to go there. That gets closed off. He'll swing it around. Laskowicz gets the screen. Underhand. Easy save made by Hill. Rebound no. Gobbled up by the Outlaws. They'll get a fresh clock to work with. Kick it back out St. John. Teams 4 on 4. Now looks like Snipers have the advantage for just under 30 seconds. St. John. Clear. Backhand pass. No look. That was a beauty. My, oh my. John St. John. Some smoke and mirrors there to find Nakamura. And no one was more surprised on that play than Dustin Hill. And a 2-goal lead restored on a shorthanded marker. So Nakamura on the scoreboard. St. John, once again, the master facilitator. And Andrioli now creeping in on the 4-minute mark. Third quarter. Imus battling in there. Simmons comes away with it. Andrioli. He'll peel out, has a defender on him, gets it back over to Simmons. One-on-one with Imus. Simmons getting worked stick-wise. Late screen by Goddard. Looking for the roll. Underhand gets steered away. And that will go over the timeline, but touched. And looks like a violation. Shot clock will give possession to Six Nations here with 3:36 to go. 2-goal game. Third quarter, week 1 of the Arena Lacrosse League. This game 2 on the schedule. Longboat will send it around. They'll work it left side half boards. Plenty of time on the shot clock. Get it back to the right on a skip. Snow tried to dump it down low. Too casual. Nothing doing there. Gets it back. Down low, quick stick. Couldn't get it through, and didn't matter. Looked like Deacon Knott was right where he should be and would have made the save regardless. And now it's Aiden St. St. John, head of steam. St. John, quick shot goes wide. And looks like they'll say it went off the defender. Remain right here with the Outlaws. And they'll swing it around now to St. John half boards. Gets a step. John St. John wide of the mark. Laskowicz, no reset on the clock. They'll work that right side. Turnover now. And Paralak took a chop. Snipers now with numbers. Underhand, steered aside. So Deacon Knott closing the door on the Snipers here. They've had numerous opportunities from in close. 2.5 to go. Back to the top, swing around left side. Working one-on-one. Way out, good bounce pass. Knott right there. He'll get it. Beauty pass on the money on a rope to Nolan. But defensively, Dougie Palace laid the body on him and put an end to that opportunity. Simmons will wait for the rest of the offense. Bring that over to the right side. Dumps it out hand to hand. Keep an eye. That kid's tricky too. As he scoops up that loose ball. Had it momentarily. Going to be a penalty to the Snipers. Going to be an interference call at the very least. Shot clock violation. And looks like an illegal cross check going to be the call. And it looks like Owen Martin, just a little too overly aggressive. Will give the Outlaws another power play opportunity. Their sixth of the game. And with a minute 50 to go, looks like the Outlaws will take a timeout. We'll take a quick short break. You're watching the Arena Lacrosse League here on the WSBN.
Making the world a better place is always a work in progress, because our idea of success is not an endpoint. It's a new milestone from which we can move forward. As industries rise and new technologies take shape, we're committed to keeping pace, to ensuring our innovations are shared and our journeys celebrated, even as we set our sights on where to go next. This is how we live, how we learn, how we grow. Red River College, what we're doing is working.
Come back here to Children's Arena. And an outstanding crowd on hand here on this Saturday afternoon. Weather not too bad, at least in some places in the province. Other places just a tad icy, to say the least. Pretty warm and toasty in here, though. Outlaws holding a 9-7 lead here. They will go to work on the power play. Laskowitz out there with Gilmore, St. John, Hanrahan. And it looks like it'll be Haralek on that right side. Play developing inside. That pass knocked away. 10 on the shot clock. St. John. Laskowitz has it knocked down by Vern Hill. And a good outlet pass to Vern Hill from Hill to Hill. And a good save by Deacon Nye. Oh, naughty, not today, as he has closed the door on these snipers. And now Gilmore will set it up. Him and St. John will work the two-man game. John St. John getting a master facilitator. Probably should shoot the ball a little more. Coming around, curl around, dump it up. Kick out, Hanrahan wide of the mark. And looks like that'll go. May have touched someone, length of the cart. Good job to get it back up by Knott. Hanrahan now with numbers. They'll work their way in. Tic-tac, no toe, denied. McLaughlin now counters the other way. Mike McLaughlin, good speed. Overhand gets blocked. And Knott now will pick it up, play the carom. And the Outlaws will bring it back the other way with Veltman. St. John, 25 seconds to go here, third quarter. They'll be a little more deliberate now. About a 4-second differential. Shot and game clock. Laskowitz tees it up. Stop. Rebound still loose. Had to put on the brakes and go back for it. Did Travis Stats. Good recovery. 5 seconds to go. Delayed penalty coming to the Outlaws, and with 0.4 seconds to go, looks like Oshawa will get penalized, and that is the case. So a too many men call for one we may have, and that is what the call is. So 10 seconds left in the minor to the Snipers. The Outlaws are going to have to get someone in the box, I'd imagine, and they will. 1 second now on the clock. Longboat's just going to take that shot. And that will do it for 3 quarters in the books, regardless of all that. 9-7 in favor of the Outlaws. We're going to take a quick break. We'll sort all this out when we come back. All set to resume here as the dust has settled. I think cooler heads have prevailed. Certainly not as much yelling and screaming going on. And with 4 seconds left in this third quarter. And I think they ran that off, and we are now into the fourth quarter in a 9-7 game. So for 9 seconds, teams will be even, and then it'll be the Outlaws that go to work with a man advantage. Off the draw. Picked up, and it'll be McGregor Allen putting on the speed. He's got Beltman chasing him, running for his life. Hard hit, gets it over to the half boards. Knocked down. Beltman again, a man on a mission, as Mike McLaughlin now will settle it down. Good pass, but not able to hold on to it was Ray Hill. And Beltman now had himself a solid shift out there. He's going to need a breather. He'll retreat to the bench. And it's Simmons trying to swim his way over Imus. Good defense there. Simmons gets in close. Good save made, though, by Dustin Hill. Fresh clock here for Laskowitz and the Outlaws. He'll wait. Look for the screen. Gets it. Nothing doing, no, on the transfer. He'll look to dump it down low. Take that sidearm. So Luke Laskowitz, if you don't know, you better ask someone, because he's got the quickest release in the league, as he snuck that through a defender and through the 5-hole on Hill for his second of the game, 10-7 Oshawa. So a much-needed goal by Laskowitz. And that's what you do. You got to call on your veterans to lead the way. A minute in the Snipers' power play. And the Outlaws win the battle of the loose ball. Taking it strong and running out of real estate was Manderville. So a good effort by the young fella, but not able to stay out of that crease. Snipers now back to work with a man advantage. Longboat, the top. Out there, he'll work it around to that right side. They'll give everyone a touch. And I'll tell you, I said that things were getting sharper in the third. Longboat teased that one up. That goes off of nothing except the rafters. Possession, Oshawa now looking to counter quick. St. John out the back door. He'll get the loose ball, gets pinned. Snipers come away with it. Flip ahead, and a good job in transition to hold on to it by McGregor Allen. Allen will get it over. They'll start things on the left side. Skip pass to the right. Looking down behind the net. Trailer, and that pass goes well awry and all the way the length of the carpet. Nolan's going to jump all over it and play it where it lies. Quick pass over. Vern Hill with the theft. And if you know Vern Hill, you better keep your hands on your wallet. That guy's got some quick hands. Shot missed. Rebound. Going to roll all the way up the side. And numbers now for the Outlaws. They'll think better of it. Flip to St. John. Under 12 and a half to go here, fourth quarter. St. John will get it back out. Laskowitz, wrong stick side. He'll find his way over to the right. Dump it off. Down low behind the net. St. John sniffing something. Kicks it back out. 10 on the shot clock. Good defense. There's Vern Hill again. I told you, good head man up ahead. Not able, though, to connect with Thayer. And that possession now will go to Deacon Knott and the Outlaws. So Knott and Dustin Hill have gone the distance for their respective teams here. And what's been an outstanding first game of the season for both these two. Of course, a lot of wrinkles need to be ironed out. But an outstanding game nonetheless. St. John will get it over. Hanrahan will swing it down to Laskowitz. Laskowitz looking for an opening. Gets a screen on the dump. Good pass interior, but creased the call. Another good save by Hill. Vern Hill had his headman pass knocked down. And the Snipers now will be a little more deliberate, get it over the timeline. Nolan harassing. They get it over to the left side. Thunderhill had that knocked away. Good defense by Andrioli. And that skip pass now. Back, forth, tuck in. Good save by Deacon Knott. And through the crease, the call. Possession to Oshawa. And a good defensive hold by the Outlaws as they regain possession. Simmons, one-on-one. He is a handful. Gets a screen. Bounces off. Good quick stick attempt by Gilmore. Nothing doing there. Snipers now looking for the quick headman. And a good job just to run under it was Nigro. And now they'll start it on that right side. Snow peels out. They'll get it back. Stays on the right. Good defense, not close that up. And now Veltman will get it out of the crease, and he'll try to move it up over the timeline. Chris Veltman, good bounce pass. Laskowicz. He'll weave through a couple defenders, set things up. St. John. Skip pass, Simmons. Gets a screen from Hanrahan. Hanrahan fell. Landed in the crease. Possession to the Snipers as we mosey on into that 10-minute mark here. 3-goal game. Snipers have some work to do here as McLaughlin and Vern Hill will get it over the timeline. Working on the left side. Looking for the give and go. Gone and went. Nakamura will bounce out of there. Flip it back up. Good job to recover that by Graham. Graham with a defender on him. Peels out. Looks for a trailer. Thinks better of it. And he'll hold on to it. Good skip pass. Too much on it. Snipers the other way. Bradenberg got it over. Good save by Knott. And Nolan. To Andrioli. Good short hop grab by Andrioli. And a good burst of speed. Andrioli. Underhand. Nicky Andrioli. How you like me now? 11-7 Outlaws. First goal of the season for Nick Andrioli. Couldn't have come at a better time for the Outlaws as they have increased their lead now to 4, 11-7. So just when the Snipers making a run of their own, close to within 1, the Outlaws counter, go to their veterans and push that lead back out with 9:19 to go here in the fourth. Off the draw. McLaughlin in there, misplayed it. Still loose. Battling hard for it is Ben McDonald. And a delayed penalty. I'm going to have to get a handle on that McDonnell guy. As too many on the floor is the call. And looks like it will be on the Outlaws. So the Snipers, with just their 5th power play of this game, they are 0 for 4. And I'll tell you, if they're going to get something going here, this would be a pretty good time. As it's been a while. And Deacon Knott, big reason why there hasn't been much. And it's a tough carom. Vern Hill, of course, played it perfect, dumped it over, not able to connect. And it's Porga. They'll settle things down and work it around that box. Right side behind that net, looking to kick out. Underhand, Knott made that one look easy, and the outlet to Wallace. Wallace will think better of it. Good transition defense by the Snipers. And the Outlaws will be a little more deliberate here. Simmons, going to make him chase, going to have to work. A minute left in the man short. Ball loose now. Double team, Snipers, good teamwork. They come away with it. Owen Martin does a good job, gets it over. And it's Thunder Hill. Tough to get a better sports name than Thunder Hill, I'll tell you. Quite the handle. And he goes to the 5-hole. So how you like me now? Bring the thunder and the rain right there. That'll close the gap to 3. So first power play marker of the game for the Snipers. And timing, clearly everything. Underhill's second goal of this game comes with 7.5 to go here in the 4th. So Six Nations trying to put together a run here in their first game of this 2022-23 season. And Dustin Hill out there, way out there in no man's land. Chris Veltman does a good job to help recover, get possession. Outlaws now, and things getting a little, I won't call them friendly for sure, as Dougie Powless and Chris Veltman will exchange more than a few words. And Powless definitely going off. Veltman looks like he's steering to the left, and that is the case. So Dougie Powless, the instigator, he will spend 2 minutes in the box, and the Outlaws will go back to work on the power play. And it looks like that will take us to our final media timeout of the game. We'll take a short break. You're watching the Arena Lacrosse League, WSBN. The Outlaws get set. Sorry, the Snipers get set to work another man short. Ninth power play of the game for the Outlaws. They've only notched 1 goal. And it's Laskowicz out there with Simmons, hand-to-hand, familiar right side. St. John and Gilmore on the left. On the interchange, 1-2, design play, just not able to finish. Laskowicz does a good job. No reset, 5 on the shot clock. Gonna hurry, tried to toe, couldn't get it, or the tick or the tack, and Burn Hill now. And the Snipers will move it up. Bradenburg. He'll put on the brakes, and it's McLaughlin. Snipers will try to be as elusive as possible here for just over a minute. Mason Hill. 5 on the shot clock. Dumps it down low. Nothing doing. Loose ball picked up. Here come the Outlaws. Veltman been all over the carpet here in this game. He'll dump it off. Retreat to the bench. Job well done. Simmons now. 45 seconds left in the man advantage. Same power play unit out there for the Outlaws. They'll work it right side. 2-man game. Quick passing. Round the horn. Simmons not able to hold on to it. Hand-to-hand corrals the rebound. Got to hurry. Quick shot. Ran out of time. No goal to call. Possession to the Snipers. Zipped up. Burn Hill. 1-2. Beauty pass. Big save by Deacon Knock. Outlaws counter the other way. Backdoor St. John. Big save from Dustin Hill. And what a scoop. Snipers back the other way, end to end, wide of the mark. So that goes off the rafters, will stay right here. And if you blink an eye, you are going to miss something. As Nolan now will get it over the timeline. Penalty over, teams back to full strength. St. John dumped it down low to White, who was wide open in the slot and through the crease to call. Possession now the other way. Vern Hill, switch hands. The length of the carpet and runs into the rafters. Low-lying roof here at Children's Arena. As Graham now. Graham trying to elude a defender. He'll hold on to it. Flip it out. St. John will settle things down. 15 on the shot clock. Kick out Laskowitz. This is his spot. Looking for an opening. He'll take that quick shot. Good save made by Hill. And Hill with the loft up to McLaughlin. McLaughlin will regroup, peel out, and set it up. Looking on that right side. Nigro looking for some help. Tough hop. Gets it. Good hands by Thunderhill. Thunder. 10 on the shot clock. Goes to the underneath. Mutai to tuck it far side, but not right there. And that's going to be a penalty. And clearly some exception there. Looks like, I believe that looks like Nick Andrioli in there. As both combatants going to make sure they can get as many in as possible. Heads up play by Deacon Knott. And the rule is you can play the ball if it's on the carpet in the crease, but you cannot touch the goalie once he has possession of that ball. So if it's in his stick and you touch him when he's in the crease, that's a penalty, and an easy one, and an easy call for the officials. So Andrioli's going to exit stage left, as he's done for this game. I stand corrected. He's returned as he looks like Travis Stats hanging around that penalty box, but not going in. So we'll let the officials sort things out and see who gets acquitted, who gets convicted. Always important for the officials to get together. I think the main thing is get the call right. And sometimes you got to utilize all the pairs of eyes out there on that floor. They are the third team out there. Sometimes we don't give those officials a whole lot of credit. We sure give them a whole lot of grief. So it looks like Andrioli's the only one in the penalty box, and he may be getting the aggressor penalty. I think he took exception to the way his netminder was being accosted and came to his rescue. Both coaches had a chance to speak with Joe Hiltz prior to the game. He was very enthusiastic, looking forward. He knows there's some new faces. He was pretty happy with the squad that he's built for this season. Darcy Paulus on the other side. Also missing more of his regulars from last year. 8, I believe, are not back, so he's had to fill that void. And we say that the Arena Lacrosse League, of course, a development league, so our coaches have to be geniuses and take things on a week-by-week basis. So it looks like a 4-minute penalty to the Snipers. So it looks like there's
6 Nations penalties, number 19, no error. 2 minutes for interference, 5 minutes for roughing, and 2 minutes for being aggressive. 2 minutes for interference, 5 minutes for roughing, and 2 minutes for being aggressive.
So, Nolan Fair gets an extra, gets a 5 and an extra 2 and 2 for being the aggressor. And wondering why we've got 4 minutes up on the board for the Snipers, but we'll see. We can't get this sorted out. 4 minutes left in a 3-goal game. So crucial here for the Outlaws to take as much time off the clock and still capitalize, as they will have the man advantage. So a 5-on-4 situation for 4 minutes. So a chance here for the Outlaws to put the nail in the coffin, so to speak. St. John's, hand, skip pass, quick one. Gilmore not able to get that one through, and it gets knocked down, and it's Vern Hill and McDonnell going for it. And McDonald. That ain't that right. Gilmore has no reset on the clock, didn't notice it, and here's Vern Hill. Snipers looking to capitalize. Quick, give go. Vern Hill tried to steer that. Rebound, picks it up off the Karam. I tell you, the kid's tricky. Tricky. Vern Hill. Yeah, I'm sure he didn't plan that Karam like that, but boy, did he play that well. So 66 with his second goal of the game. Short-handed marker, and puts a little more pressure on these Outlaws here with 3:24 to go. A whole lot can happen in a lacrosse game in 3:24. Tell you that. That's going to be a violation possession to the Orange. So we'll see here if the Outlaws can regroup or if the Snipers can continue on their run. McLaughlin bounces off a check, races around, looking for an opening, looking for someone. Still a man short. Still trying to burn some clock. Mike McLaughlin on the run, bounce shot, saved by Deacon Knott. And Knott will move it up to Wallace. Wallace on a one-hopper, and he'll pull it up here. Time on the side of the Outlaws. Laskowitz. You can bet they know that, as their usual power play unit out there, with Gilmore St. John on the left. Laskowitz, bounce shot. Good save made by Hill. Leaving that stick out there for everyone was Dante Romano, and he had it taken away. Laskowitz. Fresh clock to work with. Oshawa going to be in no hurry. Going to look for a good shot. Hanrahan. Backhand down on the crease from point blank. Good save by Hill. And now Vern Hill will get it and move it up. Owen Martin. Getting close to the 2-minute warning. Thunderhill. Gets an opening, goes off the post and out of play. Will stay right here with a fresh clock for the nation. They'll go around the horn. Right side, skip pass, nothing doing there. As Owen Martin not able to haul it in. Fighting for it, loose in the corner. Snipers come away, 15 on the shot clock. Thunderhill, underhand, stopped by Deacon Knott. And Knott now with a good outlet pass to Veltman. Veltman will be looking at that back door with 1:35 to go here in this game. Outlaws in control, leading by 2, 11-9. Laskowitz, St. John thinks better of it. He'll pull it back out. 10 on the shot clock. Laskowitz, two-man game. On that left side, swing it to the right hand. They'll move it down low. Simmons, Laskowitz, tees it up. So Luke Laskowitz, stand and deliver. Comes up with his third of the game. It comes via the power play. And boy, with 1:13 to go, that's a big one. So Laskowitz has led the way for the Outlaws with 3 goals. Simmons and St. John have chipped in with a couple each. And off the draw, Snipers come away with it. And it's Snow. So the defending champion, Six Nations Snipers, doing a little revamp from last year's championship squad. They will have some work to do, but certainly a great nucleus to work with. You can bet that Darcy Palace, Vince Longboat and company will be working hard. And how about that quick shot, quick finish by Brett Longboat as the big man gets in the scorer's column again for the second time. And good piece of officiating as late in this one with 42 seconds left. You've got too much to say it in the change room. We really don't have time for any kind of outlandish behavior here in crunch time. 12-9 the score. So going to take an awful lot for the Snipers to notch 2 in 42 seconds, but stranger things certainly have happened. Off the draw, though, not when you can't win the draw. Beltman battling for it. And possession's going to go to the Orange on an interference call. 35.9. Six Nations going to have to hurry. Knocked down by Wallace, picked up. No chance to get to defend the goalie off, and Wallace is going to get a breakaway. In alone, good save made by Hill. Hill's going to battle with Wallace, and interference call will give possession to Six Nations, and timeout's going to be called as the Orange will try to advance the ball and get a play drawn up. So just a reminder, as we continue with the second half of our doubleheader here at Children's Arena, it'll be the Ohsweken Bears, newly formed Arena Lacrosse League team, taking on the Whitby Steelhawks in their first game of the 2022-23 season. This, of course, week 1. First chance for these coaches to get a look at a lot of these players in game action. They've had training camp and some practices, but nothing, of course, simulates game time play like game time play. So 19.4 seconds left. And the Snipers trailing by 2. And they will have to go from the spot of the ball, net empty for the extra attacker. And it'll be Vern Hill that will start things off here. And he'll move it up. No time for pleasantries. Got to hurry. Quick shot. Wide of the mark. Tried to quick stick. Longbow picks it up. Vern Hill, underhand. Wide of the mark. Goes up off the rafters. Possession to the Outlaws. And a big defensive hold by Oshawa may have just sealed the deal. And it has, as Graham is going to run out the clock in a valiant effort in a good lacrosse game. That's going to do it as the Oshawa Outlaws outlast the Snipers 12-10 to final. In a game that saw a little of everything. So that will wrap it up for game 1 of our doubleheader here. Outlaws go to 1-0. Snipers fall to 0-1. Stick around. We've got Ohsweken and Whitby after this. On behalf of the Arena Lacrosse League crew, I'm Lance Wynn. Stick around. We'll see you for the next game.